Hi everybody, thanks for joining us today. My name is Michael Berry. I'm a client advisor here at Fpweb.net. And today our webinar is going to talk about top business solutions, or top business problems solved by SharePoint 2016. Just want to remind everyone to go ahead and submit questions anytime during the webinar, and we'll answer as many as we can at the end during our Q&A. Also, we are going to be giving away a $50 Amazon gift card to one of the attendees today. So stick around for that at the end. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in to the top business problem solved by SharePoint. So SharePoint improves collaboration, communication, and business workflow. A few common business problems with proven SharePoint solutions that businesses rely on daily are as follows. One would be tracking service requests. So as you can see here, this is a customizable, help desk solution. This can help track ticketing. Can also help you monitor budgetary concerns or resource planning and staffing. Helping you recognize what your high peak hours are or high traffic times are, and where you need to delegate the most resources. Working for a managed services provider, I can tell you I do know how important this is, as we definitely have peaks and valleys in the amount of work we receive at different times. And again, this is just an example. These solutions are completely customizable. You can also build a modest project management system. So this will help keep everyone included on the same page. It has a responsive workflow. You can track timelines. Again, you can track budgetary concerns, whether you're over or under budget. It helps ensure that the scope of your project has stayed within expectations as well. And the dashboard allows easy and different ways to display data and see who is responsible for each task. As you can see, the tables on the side over there. Using Project Server with SharePoint allows for seamless integration with the project desktop app in the Office suite. You can also design a scheduling system. This can help you effectively manage your resources. It can increase efficiency. You can include time off request sheets that'll auto email a manager for approval, and it'll automatically add it to the schedule if it is approved. You can have sick time, PTO, excuse me, room scheduling for conferences or any meetings, employee birthdays, employee milestones, business trips, expense reimbursement, etc. This can all be handled by creating a scheduling system. This can also integrate with Outlook, which is great, so there's no need to keep track of two separate calendars. That's a very helpful piece there. Another useful thing is you have the ability to create a site in order to support geographically dispersed teams. We all know now everyone you work with isn't necessarily in the same building or same country for that matter. So this can really help the way you can get tasks completed throughout the day or the week with you and your team. You can jump in and have a conversation like an ongoing meeting, as you can see an example here. The best part of using SharePoint for this is it is accessible from anywhere. Another great thing is co-authoring and versioning. So multiple people are able to edit at the same time, and versioning it will keep previous versions available. So that's very helpful. This can allow you to collaborate in real time instead of relying on reply all emails. Excuse me. And that also has email-enabled lists and libraries. So you can give a library its own email address to record the conversation, and it'll then attach that to the corresponding library, which is very helpful. You can also employ a course registration system. So you can customize this so that you get the required information needed from registrants and set notification for full classes, changes, etc. And this doesn't just apply to colleges or universities. This is used by organizations to provide continuing education and also professional development opportunities for employees in regards to your business's specific product, service, or industry. So this can be a one-stop shop for employees to select, register, and schedule these courses or seminars, which again ties to the calendar feature we discussed earlier. And those selections would populate on the already established scheduling system. This really helps eliminate costly third-party registration systems by utilizing SharePoint since it is capable. It easily imports into SharePoint or Outlook, once again, as we've touched on a couple of times, so there's no need to keep track of two calendars. Another great thing you can utilize SharePoint for is building an inventory and asset management system. So you can see the example here. Looks like this is for food service industry, where they're able to keep track of product name, the company name, the category. You're able to filter through all those fields. You can track your company issued devices or anything else, laptops, company cars, uniforms, widgets and parts, or again, just like the example you see here on the slide, the food service industry. This is easier to use than Excel because of accessibility. Again, SharePoint is available anywhere, even mobile, so that's very helpful. And you can also incorporate filters and business intelligence for easier reporting to fit your needs. Another feature would be to design a team blog platform. This will allow end users to review any pertinent content, and it can be used as a shared knowledge base for team members to share instructional and institutional specific skills. So this is a great collaboration tool as well. You can also create a process to coordinate requests for proposals or RFP responses. You can create an extranet system for the outside vendors to submit RFPs. This will allow those external vendors to submit, track, and review the RFP progress. Internally, this can act as a RFP repository with structures to coordinate a review process. This is nice because it allows external and internal users access to the same list, and it'll follow the same workflow. You can also set up a frequently asked question system. This will help users find the answers that they need quickly. You have the ability to be internal or external facing. You can make it a forum style externally or a knowledge base that's open to all staff to ask questions and add answers internally. Also, you can continually add to a list of questions fielded from customers. This is convenient for both the business and its customers. And another great tool would be the ability to implement a cost-effective contact management system. So you'll be able to search, add, delete, or modify and save changes to any contacts you have, and they'll be instantly updated for the entire staff in one centrally located place. It's accessible anywhere, so your sales team members out in the field, if they make updates on the fly for who should be contacted in regards to a specific product or company, the rest of the team instantly has those updates because it's all housed in the same spot. So really we've just scratched the surface here of what SharePoint can do to improve collaboration, communication, business workflow, and change management. You can find solutions to all these business problems we've talked about with other web-based, more expensive third-party tools, or you can solve all these problems within SharePoint 2016. If you'd rather have your IT team working on your business instead of help desk requests about SharePoint, let Fpweb.net manage or host your SharePoint environment. We've managed 1.8 billion SharePoint logins. Fpweb.net has been the first to host every version of SharePoint since 1999. We provide expert 5-star rated US-based 24/7 absolute support on premises or in any cloud. We have a 6-minute ticket response time. Again, that's 24/7, 365. And we've managed thousands of different SharePoint environments and seen it all. So visit fpweb.net/SharePoint for more info. Trust the SharePoint experts at Fpweb.net to manage your SharePoint environment, and we'll migrate you to SharePoint 2016 for free. Sign up at fpweb.net/SharePoint. So be sure to contact us with any questions, sales@fpweb.net, or call 866-780-4678. I also recommend checking out the website fpweb.net for blogs, white papers, tutorials, etc. There's a treasure trove of resources there that could help you along the way. So now we will go ahead and dive into some of the questions we have here. First one looks okay. If we have workflows set up in SharePoint 2010, will those continue to work after upgrading to 2016? The answer to that is yes. Majority of the SharePoint Designer and Nintex created workflows should migrate seamlessly from 2010 to 2016, so we don't foresee a problem with that. Another one here. Can all of these platforms mentioned be created with standard SharePoint features, or are third-party solutions required? All of what we described throughout the webinar can be done with out-of-the-box SharePoint features. Some additional software, such as Office Web App Server or Office Online Server, they may need to be installed for more advanced features and reporting, but that's just an add-on for SharePoint. Let's see, another question. If we migrate our existing SharePoint 2013 on-premises environment to O365, will our project management and reporting system still function properly? The short answer for that is yes. With Power BI and Project already being incorporated with many editions of Office 365, those systems should migrate without any issues as well. All right, next one. Since Microsoft will stop supporting InfoPath, is there any out-of-the-box option in SharePoint 2016 to customize forms? At this time, excuse me, Microsoft has actually extended the support of InfoPath 2013, and it can be used in SharePoint 2016 for the foreseeable future. Another one, are there any demo implementations? Yes, actually, we're currently offering demo servers from Fpweb for SharePoint 2016. Please reach out to that sales@fpweb.net email address, and we'll get you on the list to check out one of our demo servers. Let's see, the next question. Are these things easy to implement in SharePoint 2016, or can SharePoint 2013 do these things too? All of the features that we talked about today can be done on both 2013 and 2016, actually. Next one, will the extranet system require outside vendors to register, or can it be an anonymous site? Really, you can do either. So it can be an anonymous site, or you can set up authentication for external users. So really, it's up to you. Next question. Are we looking at both out-of-the-box solutions and Fpweb.net solutions? No, the slides that you saw today are all out-of-the-box solutions. They are not unique to Fpweb.net or our development team. Another question, how is security handled for extranet and intranet users? So you can either create all users in AD or implement other authentication providers such as ADFS or forms-based or etc. All right, that's about all the time we have today, but we will try and make sure to get the questions answered that you had submitted if you didn't hear the answers here today. Also, we'll be sending a link to this recording and webinar to all the attendees, and we'll also be sending a link to next month's webinar for registration. It is going to be on July 26th at 1 p.m. Central Time, and this is in regards to secure virtual desktop infrastructure, which is a really hot topic right now. So be sure to register for that next webinar, and you'll be getting the link to do so shortly. So we'll go ahead and announce the winner of the $50 Amazon gift card is Lorelei Yachman. So congratulations, Lorelei. Our marketing department will be in touch with you about receipt of that gift. So thank you, everybody, for joining today. Hopefully this was informative for you, and please reach out to Fpweb with any questions you may have. We appreciate the time. Thank you.